Welcome to part 15. I think on this one, mostly we sorting the starter motor out. We've got this really holding us up, so we need to get this sorted. So laying all these parts out, and because everything's cleaned up, so it goes without saying, but laying all the parts out, it's pretty clear that we've actually got a problem. Despite the GPZ forum telling us that it was compatible, it's not. You can see that the original motor is 2-pole and the new kit is 4-pole. So that is going to be a problem. So the seals are good, but the small seal's wrong, which is what we wanted. But the big seals are good. So I think what we'll have to do is keep the kit, steal what we can out of it. Fortunately, the brushes are the correct size, so we'll have to swap the brushes over, resolder the brushes into the old plate, reassemble it, and let's see how we go from there. We've also got a problem with the little insulator. It is completely destroyed on the other one, so we'll have to work something out for that. But the new insulator is a completely different design, and so that's going to have to be worked out as well. First things first, let's cut the old brush out and get the new brush in. There it goes. Magic. And the same for the one on the post, soldering the new brush on. Okay, and then insert the new brushes. They look good. I'm happy with that. So we need to sort this insulator out. Right, so this insulator is far too wide. It's got like these little ears on it which don't seem to apply, and it's curved instead of being flat. So I think what we're going to have to do is cut it down, cut the ends off, and then file it flat and see if we can get it to fit inside that little housing there where it goes in. Okay, I'm very happy with that, but I can see that the insulation on the ring doesn't go quite high enough for my liking, so we'll need to sort something out there, see if we can just build that insulation up there and get that a little bit neater. So what I've done is I carefully cut and sanded the old one, which was very brittle, and just got the round bit out and just inserted it. That looks great. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so let's get the plate in. There was a little bit of damage to the plate. It looks like I'd damaged it while it was loose. But there you go, all done. Right, that's the hard bit done. So this bit's actually quite difficult, actually. Trying to get... I've got the armature back into the house and that's all done. Everything's good. All the brushes are seated correctly. But as soon as you're trying to bring that magnet anywhere near it, it pulls all the shims out, it pulls the armature out. It's just a pain in the neck. Absolutely awful. Okay, I think I've done it. I think I've got it in. Right, don't let go of anything. Right, all back together. Is it all lined up? I've got the little lines lined up. Yes, I hope so. Did it go to work? Right, so I've refitted the starter motor, plugged everything in, got the battery in, reconnected all the leads, and just going to give it a test now. Now, press the button, solenoid clicks and there's nothing. So absolutely disheartened. I can't understand why it's not working. Doesn't make sense. So I suspect the solenoid, I've just shorted the solenoid out and it just kicked it straight into life fine. So even though I've got a new solenoid in there, that looks like it's still not right. So we'll come back to that. I think what we'll do is we'll refit the cover, sort it out and come back to the solenoid. I think at this point it's probably worth me just having a little chat about how I fit gaskets on Japanese bikes and modern bikes generally. Is I'm not a big fan of piling all the goo in everywhere, silicone or whatever else, 3-bond or whatever. And I know dealers like to do it because they don't want it leaking and it's going to come back and cause a problem. I don't. I just use a little bit of grease. And I put a little bit of grease on the back of the gasket just to hold it in place, and then I grease the front of it where the cover's going to go. And that just helps if you need to come off again, and it also helps seal it a bit. So that's how I do it. You can do it your own way, but that's how I do it. I don't think there's any need for goo on modern bikes. Okay, so put the cover in. Plenty of copper, brand new stainless bolts, and copper slip.